Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of the Food Junkies. Today, we're going to be reviewing MoonBBQ. We actually had to record the audio post eating because MoonBBQ was just generally very loud. Today, I'm joined by Drowsin. Say hi, Drowsin.
Hello, everyone.
And Kevin Donut. Say hi, Donut.
Hi.
Our fourth person, who's in the shot, Cloud Infinite 710, unfortunately could not be here right now, but we just wanted to record the audio, and we just wanted to give our impression of this place. Pedro had recommended it because he was fond of it, and honestly, I say overall, I think we were pretty disappointed with the experience. What do you guys say
Never
about
going
that?
back.
Never
I'm
going
never
back.
going back.
Yeah,
Pretty Never. disappointed.
pretty disappointed. I
I want my
think
money back.
you want your money back. Yeah, and to paint a picture for you guys, this first footage that we have here is inside the restaurant after we had sat down and eaten our food. I think there was a good like 20 minutes where we had ordered our basically just the meat so we can cook it again, but
Cap.
they
It's a cap.
forgot or something.
You already know it's 30 minutes. Stop the cap.
I want to say it was at least 20 to 30 minutes, but yeah, we sat there, we got so bored and we were so hungry that we just started eating the sides. Like I don't know what else to say. We were literally just joking
Bro, there
around.
there was a certain point where I was looking at you and I was like, yo, you gonna eat your soup?
Yeah, he did ask me if he
Look,
was gonna eat the soup.
all
Go
right,
ahead.
dude. My shirt right there says it all. That's
Yeah.
how we were all feeling.
Yeah, we were all sad and I the thing is, I feel bad about giving a place a low review. I just never imagined myself being one of those like I
Hell
guess you
no,
could
bro.
say
Bro, they had oil leaking. Like I even pointed it out right now, right there.
yeah, you're
You can
right.
see that I was just like, yo, there's oil just straight leaking on the food.
Straight leaking. And one thing that I did notice is something you guys may not know about me is I'm very short. I'm 5'5", but even I felt claustrophobic in that space, and everyone else has a good couple of extra feet on me, I think. And I just can't imagine how these guys felt being that close to the grill, and just it was generally just an uncomfortable experience for me. How about for you guys?
Dude, I was
I
barely staying on the chair. Yeah, I was actually having trouble.
You're having trouble. So all things considered about this place, any positives? Because I know we have a lot of negative things to say. Do you guys have anything positive to say?
The food, like obviously, the When food we was finally
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
It It was was it was amazing, but it's like I could pay anywhere else for this,
Yeah,
type of meal. Like it's Korean barbecue.
and
When you go to Korean barbecue, they kind of give you like the same stuff all the time, but it's
I
just like overall, just damn horrible
yeah,
place.
and I do think it's important to note that me personally, I have not had many BBQ places. I've been to maybe only one, but I believe that Donut and Drowsin have been to others. I want to say at least. I think I've
Yep.
only been to one other one. So I
Yeah, I've been
this
to
is
three other ones.
three other ones. Yeah, this was my only other experience at KBBQ, and I can say that I'm probably never ever going back to this place. And how about you guys? Do you guys see yourself going back or just no?
No,
No, that
just to
place
go
was
ask
hella
for my money back.
disappointing.
Hey yo.
like in order for like to go back, there's something drastic has to change. Like not to okay, to mention everything. If you guys can see in the background right there,
Hmm.
the price is $32 a person.
Yeah. Between the four of us, and the soju that we ordered, the yogurt soju, we'll talk about that later. But between the four of us, it was something about around $50 per person with two drinks of soju and just the all you can eat shmeat. And thank you for joining us, Pedro. I didn't know if you're gonna be here or not. For you to stop by. Uh,
Yeah.
can we get your opinions on it real quick? What did you think overall about the experience?
Well, as a returning patron, I was honestly like really disappointed. Like, damn, I was not as I remembered it. I remembered it actually having really good service.
Hmm?
I don't remember it being that packed, but I don't think I've been there during the night. I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt since they did have a big ass party
Yeah,
when we
outside.
got there. But then they gave us such ass service, and they were serving everyone else who like before they served us.
Hmm.
Like, and I would have been fine with it if it was people who got there before us.
Hmm.
Yeah, these who got there after us got all their schmeat, a whole bunch of it, and while
Hmm.
they gave us like little fucking like small baby portions and shit.
Yeah, small baby portions. Yeah, and I do think a big part of it about why like we felt the service was so mediocre was not just waiting the like 20 to 30 minutes, but seeing people that came after us get their food before us, even though we had ordered to. It just kind of stings, and I do want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say like maybe it was an off day because it felt like the person who took our order maybe just forgot because they came up to us again and were like, "Did you want to order more?" And it's like, we're still waiting on our first order, ma'am, you know? Like,
Yeah,
and
but then the thing is, normally I'd say yeah, but then they didn't actually like correct themselves and go, "So what'd you order?" They just
yeah, they just walked away from us. And
they're like,
If
"Oh,
you see
okay,"
those
and
immediately
then never came
post,
back.
yeah, and
I like
so
to mention that,
every
like,
time
even when they did come back for the third time, they gave us like a snarky look, like we were disturbing them.
yeah, and one thing that I will add is I do believe the price plays a pretty big role in this. If we had been like if it had been like $15 for all you can eat and like the soju could stay the same, you know, and it would have been like maybe like 20 per person or something, I think we'd all be fine. But considering we paid about $50 for each person, split four ways, I would have just rather gone to like a five-star restaurant and just eaten there or something, you know? Like
through, bro,
I would have just
I like that.
I
That
should
too.
have gone to Beverly Hills, had like a lunch over there with those $50.
yeah, Beverly Hills
True.
had a lunch. And one thing, uh do you guys have any comments specifically about the food? Because I know that we were just talking about we're just shitting on the price and the quality,
The
but we're
food,
Okay,
man, very unique menu. I have to say that, like
okay,
overall, like I looked at the menu, it had a pretty, pretty good selection, but that's only because the other Korean barbecue places didn't really have that many options.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
we got the some pork pig cow ass cereals,
cow
fucking go
ass.
Pretty,
grind.
yep,
It
gotta
Yeah.
eat the
okay.
cow ass,
So
the last
was
intestine.
like, I like the taste of ass. And
I did eat the last intestines, and honestly, we didn't know how to cook it, so I feel like we kind of undercooked it. But I ate both undercooked and overcooked, and it just felt like chewing the fat. Like literally, I feel like that's where that expression comes from. It wasn't like mind-boggling, but you know me, I'll try anything once, and that's quite literally what I did.
I would have tried it myself, but I kind of got scared after seeing you eat it, and you were just like,
yeah,
"I don't feel Mr. Good.
Yeah,
I don't
Mr.
feel good."
Stark, I don't feel so good. Yeah.
I feel
Overall, I do want to say that
um,
the quality of the food is it
It's good.
it's good, but it's not like
Look,
worth the
the marinated
experience.
beef right there in that shot is
Mhm,
delicious. It was
mhm,
That
delicious.
was,
Like
oh
mhm,
my god, that had to be like the best piece of meat I've ever tasted
mhm.
in my life.
when we did get food, it was good.
Was good.
It
Yeah, when
was,
we
But the
it was amazing.
problem was getting the food. For an
and
all-you-can-eat place, we couldn't get food.
mhm. And we are running a bit out of time here, so I do want to touch up on one last thing about this place. We had gotten there about I want to say 8 or
9.
9ish, and we basically only stayed for an hour because at 10 they had told us it was essentially last call, that they were closing at 10, even though at online it says they close at 11. And I I do want to say it's kind of no big deal, but also at the same time we paid like $50. We obviously didn't get all we could eat because we all felt disappointed by the service and just everything in general. But I
And
do
we were still
feel,
hungry
and
after.
yeah, we were still hungry. In fact, Drowsin and Donut were so hungry afterwards that we went to go get tacos, and that just to
you actually
me,
went.
huh?
You guys actually went.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And to me
Yes,
that just speaks about the experience we had where you're either so hungry or you're just it left such a bad taste in our mouths that we went to go get other food. So personally for me, let's wrap this up guys. Personally for me, I think this is the only time I'll ever give a place 1 star. I feel like I am open to going back, but overall just the negative experience does not like justify the food for me. How about you
ooh,
guys?
going back. Ooh, that,
Something Jurassic would have to change.
that,
I
yeah.
But
I would have to like leave that 1 star review on Yelp and be like, they hit me up, be like, "Hey, can you try this again, please?"
all right, but how would you guys rate it?
again, the
0 star.
food, I'd give it like 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
The actual experience, it's just it's 1. It's 0 if I could.
It's one. Let's just stick with one. And how about you, Donut?
I like the food. The food was good. You know, like the soje was actually, not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact you hated it, but that's
Yeah,
because
I
you
did.
weren't drinking it right.
Yeah, yeah. And
But it was good. I give it, 4 out of 5 for the food, but the service, damn, just straight up like just
straight up
no
cheeks.
no amount of good food can satisfy me with that type of service.
Okay, and Pedro, remember, speak honestly. How many guys out of how many guys do you give this KBBQ spot? I gave it 1 guy out of 10.
Man, just out of food, or like 2 out of 5. But if you're talking about service, like
Mm-hmm.
I give it like 1 guy out of 5.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
I
and
give it I give it a half a guy.
half a guy. I
Oh,
do.
sure.
The food is basically the best part about this place, and I do want to say that when we got our receipt, the original first receipt before they split it into 4 pieces, they basically added gratuity for us instead of putting it as an option. And this is the only time I've ever been to a restaurant where I feel like I didn't really want to tip, but I did it anyways because you know me. And look at this footage. This is Kevin crying because the soup was too spicy, and it was one of my favorites. Just one of my favorite moments there. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever go
Bro,
back.
I was hungry if I was eating spicy soup.
Yeah, and I do want to say that we had the yogurt soju, and it was pretty good. I was
I
drinking it
give I give
wrong.
it that 5 out of 5. I give it
Yeah,
that 5 out of 5.
and I give it
That
like
right
a
there,
5 out of 10,
I might just
bro.
go back just for that.
How about you, Pedro? How delicious would you say the yogurt soju was? Oh,
Oh, he died.
yeah.
Same
Sorry, what?
even the noodle.
How would you rate the soju?
I mean, it's basic 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Isn't that bad? I was about to say like right here in this shot, you see me talking to the dude next to me. That was saying that I had a nice fairy tale tattoo on top of all my shit.
Yeah, yeah, it was a nice moment, and unfortunately, like I said, we had to cut audio because it was just generally really incredibly loud. And again, that did play a factor in my score personally. Is you essentially can't talk to the
Whoa.
people you come here with. So I do
It
think
felt
this
like a
is
club in there.
yeah, it felt so loud that essentially it's not. I want to say it is intimate, but it's just also at the same time it's way too loud to be having conversations with the people that you're with. At least I found that we had to yell. And with that, again, I just want to say that overall our experience was horrible, but as you can tell, we clearly had fun because we were with friends. And thank you guys for tuning in for episode 10 of the Food Junkies, and
Yeah,
thank you guys for coming
yeah.
on to record with me. Do you guys have any closing statements about this place?
Never again.
Never again.
Yeah, that's play.
I am open to the possibility, but they do need to change. And all right, guys, peace out, and thank you for joining us on the Food Junkies.